Welcome back. This video is a continuation of Have You Met Your Warrior video, the previous video. And it's a huge opportunity for you to get to know yourself a little bit more when it comes to facing life's challenges and allowing ourselves to grow and emerge into our authentic selves. The understanding that someone has around being authentic. We spend a lot of time on this topic. This is to me, this is why we're here, right? To grow who we are, to give ourselves a chance. All the videos that I've shared in this space of growing authenticity, if I were to boil it down to one thing, it really has to do with how strong your warrior is. And there are a lot of us that their warrior is sleeping. And that life has been a really challenging experience and that they have not been able to meet that experience. And so they are, I don't know if comfortable is the right word, their experience is what it is, that they're not able to move past where they're at, or they don't want to move past where they're at. So in either case, the warrior isn't really being activated, right? The warrior wants to face challenges. The warrior wants us to get into our hearts and move forward. Why am I saying this? I'm just wanting to be open and honest that there are a lot of people that are not interested in this experience of moving into our authenticity, that they're very comfortable where they're at or uncomfortable where they're at, but they're staying where they're at for whatever reason. They're staying put where they're at. And so the contrast in that can actually be a challenge. The contrast in that can actually give us an opportunity to activate our warrior. Being in the world is not the easiest thing for many of us. And when our warrior gets stronger, being in the world becomes an easier experience. I choose to activate my warrior. Why? Because I'm interested in growing. I'm interested in knowing more. I'm interested in moving into a different experience within myself and creating more of my life. My warrior is present. I'm choosing to create my desires. I need my warrior. My warrior is there. I choose to challenge myself. In that previous video, I gave you a list of all these challenges. Those challenges can be done daily, every other day. I personally have a routine of doing all my challenges in the morning, and so that my warrior is activated for the day. The emotional piece to me is, just for me, speaking for myself, is the most challenging, has been the most challenging, because my coping mechanisms have been that my feelings are not welcome. And now they are welcome. I'm inviting you to explore all the challenges, and I'm inviting you to recognize the contrast in who is participating in moving through and growing in your life and who isn't. And that's okay that they're not. It's just an opportunity for you to see the contrast, to feel the contrast, and meet that as a challenge for you to hold and support yourself. It's sort of like when we have tryouts at school. Some of us are going to make the team, some of us aren't going to make the team. And that's just a part of life. And making the team in this case is the willingness to work through lots of challenges in order to get to know ourselves. It's not easy. It's not easy at all. Some of us have an easier start of it. Some of us have had healthier parents in an emotional way and in every way that have presented a template of how to be in the world that is really supportive. And others of us haven't had parents like that. My parents had no idea how to do that. And so they supported me in a backwards way, which is I'm totally grateful for, because I'm a very strong person. And they have bred me to be a very strong person, not by their own choosing, but just by sharing with me what they have been through, which was very traumatic. And I have been able to move through that. And my warrior has been there all the time, but I am much more aware of my warrior right here, right now, as I have been able to meet myself and grow myself in the ways that I have. Being open and honest with yourself is the domain, again, of the warrior. The warrior creates the space. The warrior meets the challenges. Is like, get away. I got you. You can have this space, Paul. You can be in this space. I got you. You can cry. You can scream. You can yell. You can meditate. You can be peaceful. You can have your peace. You can move through whatever you need to move through, Paul. I got you. This is the warrior claiming space. I'm inviting you to challenge yourself often, daily. Build the strength of the warrior so that you can move through all the things that you need to move through to continue your growth, to open your heart and share it with us. So much love.